Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So slightly different setup. I officially have moved out my little room as that is no longer mine. I'm just in the spare room. This is what we're going to create, a spare room, and I'll kind of film in here a bit here and there as well. But yeah, today's video I fancied, because we're not too far off March, we're not too far off spring, although it doesn't feel like it weather-wise at the moment, especially not when I'm filming this current now, it's raining outside. I do want to do a bit more of a springish kind of look, and I really want to play with this palette here. This is the Too Faced popcorn palette, or popcorn balls palette, and I kind of want to just do a shimmery pinky purple sort of look for today. So yeah, if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. Okay, so as you can see, it's very much an eye focus video for today. I've done my base, but I'll talk through kind of the steps I'm doing and the techniques I'm using as I do this look. So first of all, I'm going to go in with my Lolo eye primer, take concealer brush, and I'm just going to pop that all over the lid. And I'm pretty sure someone commented on an old video of mine about this eye primer and how well it lasts in terms of expiry and stuff like that, and whether just to use it all up. I've never had an issue with this. I've always used the whole thing up before purchasing another one. I'm trying to think how long it takes me to use one up. I'd say definitely a minimum of 6 months. I find this lasts me a really long time, and I don't find it goes bad. So yeah, like I said, I've always used the whole thing up before purchasing another one. So I just wanted to quickly mention that, because I think I remember seeing a comment on an old video of mine. So yeah, I hope that helps. On to the palette. So let's get some brushes out ready. I'm going to start off with this shade here. This is the shade Pop Off, a nice kind of matte soft pink. I'm going to take some on Spectrum CO5, which thank you very much to Emily. She was clearing out some makeup brushes, and this is one of them that she sent my way. It's quite a big fluffy brush, but it's quite handy actually for doing just kind of a wash of colour over the lids, and just laying down that colour. So I'm just going to start on the outer portion of my lid, circular motions, and start buffing that in. I'm doing quite large circular motions, so it's covering like the crease. We are getting some of the inner portion of the lid as well. So yeah, like I said, it's a very big fluffy brush. I'm using it as a good to kind of lay down a wash of colour. And this will act as our transition shade. So again, I'm just tapping a little bit. And because it's quite fluffy, it won't pick up a lot of products. It won't be super pigmented. So you can kind of, it helps with this kind of more wash of colour. Of course, you can build it up if you want it deeper. But for the kind of transition shade that I'm after, this technique works perfectly. And it also makes blending super quick because it's nice and big. So yeah, so we've got like a nice wash of that pink, a nice transition shade for what we want. I'm going to do the exact same on the other side. So again, I'm starting on the outer portion, big circular motions. And it is slightly going over the crease and over the inner portion of the lid. A nice wash of colour. And what I'm going to do on a slightly smaller fluffy brush is I'm going to mix two shades. So I'm going to mix Don't Be Salty and I'm So Corny together, because it's a bit more of a matte cream. This is a slightly sheeny pink, and create a very light pink shimmer and act as kind of like a brow bone highlight. So this is this is from the London Makeup School, but it's a nice tapered blending brush, and just to give the brow bone a little bit of a highlight. We're going to start packing on some shimmer now, so I'm going to go in with Sticky and Sweet first, which is a beautiful metallic pink. And I don't want it too heavy, I don't want it to be a real tense look, I still want it to be quite nice and light and soft. So I'm actually going to take it on a little flat brush. This is the Bedelium Tools and 936. So it won't pack as much punch as if I was going to use my finger. And we're just going to gently start dabbing onto the lid. So definitely give a softer finish to that shimmer. So I'm still using patting motions like I would do anyway, but I'm just taking a lot less product. It's getting a lot softer wash onto the lid. You can bring it slightly up into the crease here, just to help give the illusion of a slightly larger lid. Okay, so I'm going to take a big fluffy brush just to make sure the edges are blended. Okay, now I'm going to add a pop purple, so I'm going to go with Deck the Balls, sorry. I'm again going to take it on a flat brush because I don't want too much pigment here, especially it's going to be a purple. I don't want it to look too heavy next to what we've just done. So a little brush, this is BH Cosmetics, I want to say it's 102 brush. And we're going to just very gently pat this onto the outer portion. So just going to pop a purple purely on the outer portion to create a bit of depth. I'm not going to bring it too much further across than this. And that's probably as much as I'm going to lay down because, like I said, I don't want it to be too dark or anything like that. So do the same on the other eye. Again, take my lovely new fluffy brush, just do a bit of circular motions over that just to help soften and blend, just like that. Okay, I want to deepen up, I want to emphasise the lash line, so I am going to go with Ballin', which is the one shade in this palette that I don't like unless I'm doing this with it because I don't find it blends particularly nicely. Taking a pencil brush and just run along the upper lash line. Find this eyeliner, and this, it works really well. As an actual eyeshadow to blend, I don't like this shade. I'm not going to take the massive fluffy brush, I'm going to go back in with this taper blending brush and just soften that slightly. And actually what I will do is pick a bit more of Deck the Balls, which is the shimmery purple we used, and just use that to help blend that out. Then to make the inner corner pop a little bit, add a bit of brightening, I'm going to go in with Don't Be Salty, just by itself this time. Take it on the flat brush that I used earlier, Spedalium Tools 936, and just pop it in the outer corner. Just add a bit of brightness, no shimmer there. So we have something like that. So it's a very soft pop of highlight in the inner corner, but it does help brighten there ever so slightly but on a more subtle note. So this is kind of the eyes overall done, so pop a pink and purple on there, heading more into spring feel like of the look, but keeping it still quite soft and a subtle smoke on the eyes, hence why I'm just doing the lid portion. If I ever want to do like just a nice soft smoke, I find keeping it to the lids makes it look a lot softer. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add mascara. Okay, then finally is lips. So I'm going to pair it with a nice nudie pink lips. I'm actually going to take Benecos' lip liner, and this is in the shade brown, but it does have a nice pink tone to it as well. I'm just going to line my lips with this. And then top up with some gloss. And despite this being not the colour I thought I was picking out originally when I went to Bruges, I really have been enjoying this shade of lip gloss. This is the Kiko 3D Hyrdro Lip Gloss in 27, the shimmery pink. Okay, and that is this look complete. So like I said, a subtle touch of spring to this look, as we are not far off spring. I really want to play the palette, so nice kind of subtle smoke, a pop of shimmer, pop purple, and a nudie pinky lip. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Please let me know kind of what videos you want to see from me, what springtime looks you'd like to see. I'm going to start pre-recording soon to kind of make sure I've got some content for when I disappear for a bit. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, leave requests down below, any comments, any questions, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.